Hey guys, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry for lack of videos over the last couple of days. We spent 3 days driving home and we had a couple windy days, so I didn't get to record, but I am home now. I want to give you guys a bit of an update on the account. We are on the new free-to-play account where we're on day 44 of logins. Really loving this account progression. We are going to claim our Arbiter today, and I want to talk about my situation with Leo, because obviously we're waiting for the Leo event. I believe they're going to announce details on the remaining Turtles events in the next day or so is what I've heard. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with that. But I am expecting the Leonardo event to be around summons. If it's not, well, we'll readjust. But I want to go through with my calculations where I'm actually saved up to on my account. Champion Chase Tournament obviously going on. A chance to get Shredder. Do not do this one unless you're a Giga Whale. It is just not worth it. I will be claiming my Arbiter during this just to get myself some points for something. I could wait till the CVC, but I'm just getting sick of waiting to claim my Arbiter. So I'm going to do it during this, get myself the 500. I can then, I will end up doing the Fusion and I will claim my Morag and I'll get myself 1,000 points, which will get me these two. So that's good enough for me. That is where I am going to sit with it. So definitely I would just avoid summoning during this time. We also have the raid up on Raph. I'm relying on these turtle events, and that is what I have been saving for. I'll give you guys a general account update as well. But the first one I want to go through is where am I at with my summon savings? So as you can see, we're at 10 Sacreds, 5 Primals, 31 Voids, and 113 Ancients. Now, since I've been doing Ultra Nightmare, which has been probably 2 weeks now, I've had 3 Sacreds. I've had plenty of Voids and Ancients, but the Sacreds haven't been going too well. I did get 2 in one day. Besides that, not too many. I have been doing, if it's been Magic Day, which today is Magic Day, I'm not as strong on Magic. I've been doing 4 keys on Magic Day, and any other day I have been doing a 3 key, and then also 1 key the Nightmare, provided it's not Magic. Magic is just my bad affinity, but still we are doing pretty well over there. But I wanted to jump over and show you guys this sheet and update the sheet with my actual numbers that I have here. So if we jump over here, I believe it is this tab here. Yes, perfect. So this one here was in my old video where I was talking about saving for Leonardo, hopefully, you know, in the Heroes Path event. I want to update my numbers. So over here, this back then I had, in terms of Sacred Shards, I had 15.2. Now I've saved up 113 Ancients. I'm up to 31 Voids. My Primals are at 5. And my Sacreds are at 10. So now that puts me at, effectively, for a Heroes Path event, based on the previous path that we had, which was the Hound Dude and the Hunter. I forget their names already because I skipped them. But yes, I am sitting at, based on those calculations, at 24.7 Sacreds. So I feel like I am in a fantastic spot that if this Leonardo event does drop, and it has either any like champion training or dungeon divers tied into it where I can get some extra points. Even if they make it a 25 to 30 sacred to get, I should be fine to get Leonardo. I'm super stoked for this. I'm absolutely wrapped. Now, ideally, I avoid using my primals and my voids. I would love to avoid doing that. So if we go here and we go 0 and 0, you can see I'm only at 17.5. So the ideal thing that I really want is to avoid those, because voids and primals, I really want to use on 2x for them specifically to try and get, you know, obviously like if I could get a mythical champion, that would be huge. And you know, some of those, if I could do it on 2x voids, that would be nice. But once again, we'll do whatever we have to do to get it across the line. Currently, we are sitting pretty well with what we currently have stockpiled over here. So I just wanted to update you guys on where we were with our savings for the Leonardo Path event. Once again, provided that in the next couple of days they give us details that it is going to be a Path event, and those are the numbers. I will update for you. I will update this stuff for you guys when the event actually drops. Make a version of this that you guys can copy. So when you're trying to calculate stuff out, when the actual event is announced, then you can go ahead and do your own one like this. But let's go back over into the game now. And let's go ahead and finally claim this Arbiter that I've been waiting for. Honestly, I really should have claimed it earlier. But hey, it is what it is. Now we have the Romanto missions, more energy, which is great because we are in also, if we go to the events, we are in a champ training event. And I've been holding out for that, the Champ Chase tournament to start, because I need to summon a bunch of mystery shards to get a bunch of 2-star uncommons, basically, just to keep feeding stuff. So I've been waiting for that. I also need the 1-stars to feed into my level 19s to get them up. So I've been waiting for this champ chase to do my champ training. So that's where we're currently at. We've got a lot to punch through over there in that one. We go ahead, we get ourselves the extra 50 gems. Once again, I will claim my Morag over here as well. We can claim her. And then that gives us 250 points. And then once we do the fusion, because we are going to be doing the fusion for the epic, you can see I've got 3 of these bad boys. The arena one that we've got ongoing will give me my 4th. And then I did build one. I will update you guys on this guy in a video. I absolutely love him. But I'll do that. I'll do a whole video on this guy in itself, because I think for free to play, this guy is absolutely huge. Anyway, that is going to be a video on its own. But let's go. Dude, I've still got this problem with my PC where it will randomly press the C key. If I open up an emulator, you can see it actually clicking it on the emulator, and I've tried disconnecting my keyboard, it still does it. I've tried disconnecting my mouse, it still does it. I have no idea what's doing it. If anyone's a tech whiz, please let me know how I can stop the game, my computer pressing the C key, except it doesn't do it when I'm in text boxes or anything. I have no idea. It's tripping me out. It is what it is. Let's see what we've got over here in the Marius missions as well. So Arbiter's obviously complete. We've got Romanthu and Marius. Okay, so we're going to do some Sand Devils. We're going to do some Phantom Shogun. Clue wants to... Force. Okay, wait, what date? Bro, you got to be kidding me. You got... Dude, this thing's absolutely killing me. No. No. No, damn it. I should have had some foresight. Today I had, oh dude, this will make you guys laugh. I had the mission, use 6 fortress keys. So I just did my 6 fortress keys. I didn't even think about it. Anyway, back to mission grind. You know how it is. You gotta have that foresight. I was relaxed for like a week when I was saving that Arbiter claim. Not spending the 150 gems though. Whether that can just roll around when it does eventually roll around. But I wanted to give you guys a bit of a look at where we are at. We've obviously, honestly, our builds have not changed a ton. I did mention that we built the Glade Wolf. Once again, I think he's fantastic, but he's going to get an entire video into himself. We did get our Geomancer built. He's helping us do those more reliable 3 keys. I do think we are in 3 key range. I am going to experiment over the next a couple days with my reliability of 3 key without using the Geomancer, but because I've pulled him, we're obviously going to use him. Now we have that Arbiter in here who we are going to make the most of as well. I don't think I'll 6-star her yet. I'm going to wait and see what they say about Ninja Turtles and events like that, because if I could get a Leonardo and 6-star him, I'd rather save the food and wait and then do the Arbiter later. But honestly, the Arbiter is huge, especially when you have an account with Deacon, because now you have 2 speed lead gauge boosters for real-time arena. And I know a lot of people may not care about real-time arena, but the fact that you can push this means... It just means such great, like when we look at just the quartz in itself, I'm up to getting 300 per month. That is huge. When we look at the gear that we can get on a daily basis when you're doing your 5 wins, when we look at these progressive ones, now I'm holding on to this claim to wait and see if we do get those Leonardo events. So once again, I'm saving all my energy that I can, but you know, extra 50 energy per day, a chance to get some extra gear, even the extra silver you get through real-time arena is fantastic. And if I can just piece together some more reliable wins by having 2 speed boosters, 2 gauge boosters with the speed lead, it's just absolutely fantastic, especially once I get another nuker on my account. You do those 2, you run a Madam Serris that once I slap some gear on her, then you've got 2 Death Shredders, you've got 2 gauge boosters, you've got 2 speed leads, and then you put 2 nukers in, so Mikey and whatever another nuke can be. And then for the early RTA, that is just your easiest way to get a lot of easy wins without having to put too much stress and effort into it. If they outspeed you, who cares? You're lost. But that's the way I look at early game RTA in particular. But I really do need to update some of my builds. My builds are still very, very old. We have been getting a bunch more gear. We did get another set of feral boots, which was really nice over here. Boom. If we go down here, we got these speed boots, which you guys can't see because my fat head's in the way. But it has rolled 1 accuracy and 1 crit rate with speed boots, which is not too bad at all. Really happy with where that's at. Besides that, we've just been kind of grinding. We obviously did our mastery grind over here on the wolf because I really wanted to test him out. Once again, I will go through that more in detail. The Doom Tower hard is a little bit frustrating at the moment. You can see we're at floor 47, 46, 47. These stages have been a bit annoying. I've really got to sit down and manual them, which I haven't had time to. It took me a few tries to get. I'm pretty sure it was 46 was the difficult one where we had a bunch of Madam Serris. I need some good control, and that's where once I do the fusion for the epic over here, I think that could really help me out. You know, having the extra control tied into her with her skill, what is it, skill 2, has a 40% chance of placing stun debuff for 1 turn. Like, even though that's not overly reliable, I can RNG that even without books. Obviously, with books, this becomes really nice, but I'm not going to burn those books yet. I'm waiting to see where everything falls. If we go over to my skills, you can see I've got 3 legendary books and 10 epic books, which is also quite nice to have sitting in reserve depending on what we end up getting. And sorry for going to that character screen all the time. It's just the way my computer is absolutely bugging out at the moment. Now, the other thing we're really struggling with is Cursed City because I hate that, because we can't do any of these stages really with... I can't help this. It keeps going to the character screen. I got no idea how to stop it. But I can't do any of these stages because that's the other thing I'm saving for what hopefully could be a Raphael event. I'm not going to have enough to do it just on Soulstones, but, you know, if we got something else tied into it, you know, a champ training or a dungeon divers, maybe with that extra energy I've got and diamonds that we've got, we can save up and do that. But yeah, I'm saving all of these bad boys. So the only souls that I've had on champions is ones that I've got through the market itself. And that's actually where I got the Glade Wolf crazy enough as well on the second day I had him. So that was really nice as well. But yeah, we're struggling like hell over there. So once we get these turtle events, I'm hoping my account can see some very big progression throughout Faction Wars. Once again, same thing. We need to do summons. We haven't summoned yet on the account. We need to get some souls, and we will be cooking in a lot of these adjacent type areas. I still think the most important thing to progress through is going to be your Ultra Nightmare Clan boss, but now I am looking into getting some Hydra up and running. I don't know if I've done my tack. This one, no, I haven't done it this week. I haven't had the mission to do it yet, so I don't normally do it when I have a mission, but we can absolutely shit in max over here. We did that last week, so I might try and do hard this week. I still don't think I'm at hard level, but we'll see how we go over there. Chimera, I might go in and try hard as well because we go way over the damage cap on easy. So not too sure if we'll get hard max chest, but once again, that is something else that I will experiment with on the account as we progress. Hoping definitely to get through a bit more of this Doom Tower now that I'm home and I can manual play some more. If I could get an extra Sacred, that would be massive from that. Don't know if we'll be able to get there, but hey, we will continue to try and do our best over there. Besides that, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go through. Once again, we do have this tournament going on. I definitely think it is a skip doing the champion chase. If you have been saving, keep saving. It's the way to go. And hopefully we can get some more info that I'll bring to you guys on these turtle events. Hopefully we can get ourselves the Leo on this account. And if we can also back it up and get Raphael. Now, if I can get Leonardo, and then I feel like I got some summons saved, then I will be paying attention for, you know, something like this with Donatello in there. If we get a select one where you can choose one of the champions and Donatello ends up being one, I will do any excess summons that I have to try and get that Donatello, because obviously I started this account when Mikey was the login champion, so I couldn't do the fusion for Donatello. And so if I could get him luckily through a raid up, that would be absolutely insane for me. I would love it. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much everything I wanted to go through for the account update and my plans with Leo. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.